without a teacher might sound impossible to many people. Some say, "How can I speak fluently if I don't have a teacher guiding me every step?" But let me tell you a secret. English is not a mountain you climb with someone holding your hand. It is a path you walk every day, one small step at a time. I have seen so many people who thought they could never learn a language grow into confident speakers just by believing in themselves and committing to the journey. You do not need a classroom. You do not need expensive courses. All you need is patience, consistency, and a love for learning. I want you to imagine a little child learning their first language. They did not sit in a classroom reading grammar books. They listened. How to repeat it. They tried, they failed, and they tried again. That is exactly how you will learn English. You will make mistakes, yes. You will mispronounce words, yes. You might even feel embarrassed sometimes, yes. But every mistake is a step forward. Every mispronunciation is a step closer. The first thing you must do is to change your mindset. You must tell yourself, "I am capable. I can learn. I will learn." Your mind is your greatest teacher, and if your mind believes in your ability, nothing can stop you. Start with what is around you. Look at the world as an English classroom. Watch English videos, not just for entertainment, but to listen carefully to the pronunciation, the rhythm, the flow of sentences. Repeat them out loud. Do not just read words silently. Speak. Your tongue must learn the dance of this new language. Speak to yourself in English. Describe your surroundings. I am drinking water. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. It may feel strange at first, but this is your laboratory. This is where you experiment, where you practice without fear. The more you speak to yourself, the more your brain starts to accept English as part of your life. Reading is your next powerful tool. You do not need complex books. Start with simple stories, children's books, or short articles online. When you read, do not just read words, absorb the meaning. Try to understand sentences, not just translate word by word. Notice the patterns in how sentences are built. English has its own rhythm, its own melody. When you read out loud, you begin to internalize this rhythm, and speaking becomes easier. Over time, you will notice that the sentences you read start appearing in your speech naturally. Listening is equally important. You must immerse yourself in the sound of English every day. Listen to English songs, podcasts, or interviews. Do not worry if you do not understand everything at first. Your ears need time to adjust. Like a muscle, listening improves with practice. Pause, rewind, and repeat. Try to imitate not just the words, but the emotion behind them. English is not just a set of rules. It is a way to express yourself. When you capture the feeling in the words, your speaking becomes more natural, more alive. Writing is a secret weapon many people ignore. Start a small journal. Write a few sentences about your day in English. You might struggle at first, and that is perfectly fine. Use dictionaries or translation apps when needed, but always try to think in English first. Writing will help you organize your thoughts. It will help you notice mistakes that speaking alone might hide. And here is something magical. When you write consistently, you start thinking in English. Your brain shifts and speaking becomes easier because the words are already forming in your mind. Now, let me share something that many learners miss. Learning alone is not lonely if you know how to connect with yourself and others. Find online communities, forums, or social media groups where people are learning English. Comment, ask questions, even just read their posts. You will realize that everyone is on the same journey, facing the same challenges. You will get inspiration and motivation from people just like you. And sometimes even their mistakes can teach you more than perfect examples. Do not underestimate the power of repetition. You must repeat words, sentences, and expressions daily. Your brain will forget if you only see a word once. Use flashcards, apps, or even sticky notes around your house. Label objects in English. Every time you see the word door, say door. Every time you see window, say window. These small actions, repeated every day, build your vocabulary naturally. Soon, words that once felt foreign will flow from your tongue effortlessly. Another key principle is patience. Learning English is not a race, it is a journey. You might feel discouraged when progress seems slow. You might compare yourself with others who speak fluently. But remember, everyone starts somewhere. Even the most fluent speaker once struggled with basic sentences. Celebrate every small victory. If you spoke a full sentence without stopping, if you understood a song without reading the lyrics, if you wrote a paragraph without looking up every word, celebrate. These moments are proof that you are moving forward. Pronunciation often scares learners, but it is simpler than it seems. Focus on the sounds that feel difficult. Record yourself speaking and listen carefully. Compare with native speakers. Notice how their mouth moves, how their tongue touches the teeth, how their lips shape the words. Don't rush. Pronunciation improves gradually with awareness and practice. Even if you never sound exactly like a native speaker, clear communication is what truly matters, and with practice, you will be understood clearly by everyone. Think of English as a tool, not a test. Many learners feel pressure to get it perfect. They worry about grammar, vocabulary, and fluency all at once. This fear freezes progress. Instead, focus on communication. Focus on expressing yourself. The grammar will improve naturally as you speak, read, and write more.